All right, you guys, it's Christmas. It is day 8 actually for me. I didn't get to record yesterday for day 7. I decided to just group day 7 and 8 into one, being that majority of the symptoms are going to be the same. Day 7 for me yesterday started off a little slow. It was Monday yesterday, but once I got started, the energy was good. I was actually very productive and had more clarity on Monday. I ended my day also a little, how do you say it, more in the seasonal blues, knowing that we have the holidays coming up, knowing that it's Christmas tomorrow, and that I'm so far away from family and loved ones. It was a little hard. And being that the estrogen was on the rise, it's an arousal for the brain. So I'm definitely in my feelings, in my head, just overthinking. But the clarity that I have at this stage on day 7 allowed me to remember that this is a stage of my life. It's purposeful. Everything happens for a reason. I was definitely more optimistic about my mind state yesterday, knowing that there was different things pulling on my energy, whether it be the hormones, whether it's the seasonal blues, being that it's around the time of holidays, or the high estrogen levels, knowing that I at this point of ovulation, I want to be closer to loved ones, closer to just in general, being out in public with friends and family. I crave that on day 7, which leads me now to day 8. And today, again, I went to sleep knowing, okay, you're not premenstrual, you're not experiencing PMS. So what is it? It allowed me to be more open-minded to what it is that I was dealing with internally, both and external. So going in today, which is December the 25th, it's Christmas, which is day 8 for me, I was able to take that lesson from yesterday and apply it. So what did I do different today? I met with friends. I got with close friends. I enjoyed loved ones. I called and I reached out to family and friends, knowing that that is something that I needed, that I was missing, and knowing at this stage of my cycle that there's a pull on my energy to be close to loved ones. So it was obvious. That's what I needed. So I guess I moved in that direction. And today actually was a great day because of that. Knowing what it is that I was missing, I was able to supplement and add that into my life. So for you guys in day 7 and 8 of your menstrual cycle, you can expect, again, the estrogen to continue to rise. I know I continue to talk about the estrogen, but it's a very important hormone. It plays a major role at this point in the game. I talked about my anxiety. For you, you may experience a heightened anxiety because of the estrogen. It triggers the arousal of the brain. So you're definitely gonna probably overthink and be more stimulated mentally, and which is okay. Testosterone is beginning to rise, which makes you a little bit more competitive. And with the rise in estrogen and testosterone, of course, the libido, it's increased. I mentioned before that we're animalistic. We're here to procreate. I mentioned that before, but really, that's really a lot. I won't say all that we're here to do. It's a lot. It's a big part of who we are as women, creative beings, right? So at this point, you're gonna have the urge to create, and that explains a lot of the estrogen at this point. It explains a lot of what's going on in the body and it's revving up again because you weren't pregnant, you didn't conceive a couple days or weeks ago. So now your body's like, okay, let's try this again. So again, the hormones, which are the estrogen and testosterone, are beginning to rise. Your libido, your sex drive is increased, and it's getting you to procreate, whether it's children, business ventures, whatever. It's a really good stage again to create. It's a creative energy. Also, with the rise again in estrogen, it helps to increase the mental clarity. So you can expect day 7 and 8 to be more focused and more clear in what it is that you're doing, which helps to better for memory retention, for recall, just in general, whatever it is that you're focused on at this point in your cycle, it aids in that. Finally, again, in day 7 and 8, you're going to be drawn towards being in crowds, being around people, socializing, being close to loved ones, your partner. This is an important stage in the menstrual cycle, I believe, when it comes to family and loved ones, but also your spouse. This is a good time to connect. I would take advantage of it. Plan those outings with family. Plan those date nights with your spouse or your partner, and it's a really good time to connect and brainstorm on ways you can strengthen the relationships that you have with loved ones. So you guys, that was day 7 and 8. It is Christmas again. We're just wrapping up our day. I wasn't able to record yesterday. I was able to blog. If you aren't following me on my blog, it's PractitionHer.com. That's Practitioner, replace the N with an H.com. And the last couple of months have been 27-day cycles for me. So I've been pretty much going off of that time frame. Yes. If you guys want more updates and want a daily blog and just a recap of what it is that you can expect in your menstrual cycle, just go on over to PractitionHer.com, and there I'll also be sharing daily what to expect each day in your menstrual cycle. And I hope again that it's helpful and relatable, and you guys can learn something, and most importantly, be empowered. See you tomorrow.